Brookhaven finally updated, and they released 3 new cars, and these cars are amazing. And today I'm going to test with you everything that was released. So for that, I invited my friend. He said they released 9 new cars. Look, I'm almost sure they didn't. They released about 3 cars. I want to see now all the cars that were released. This is the first car of all. You can see it has these really beautiful headlights, so much so that he's even coming here to see what this car is like. But this is really cool. Now I'm going to put maximum speed, and if I accelerate here in the front, you can notice that this car is really fast. This is the interior of the car, and for some reason it doesn't have a steering wheel, which makes this car the most unique car in Brookhaven. And if I turn on the headlights, you can see it looks like this. Basically, only the light appears. I thought maybe the headlights would disappear, but that's not quite what happened. It even looks like the engine is here on the side, and I don't know why this happens, but it's a very unique thing. This is the most unique car in Brookhaven, and actually it does have a steering wheel, but I hadn't noticed. He said there are more cars. Let's see. Yes, I want to see these cars, but first I want to have a competition with you. I want you to get the same car I got, so much so that he just got it, and you can see the engine just appeared. That really doesn't make much sense. But now he's going to have to follow me here, because we're going to have a competition, and surprisingly it won't be a race, it'll actually be a competition to see who makes the most beautiful car. Now he's coming back here, and he flew right over here, but actually that didn't work out very well. He said, I'm going to try again. Okay, then go back there. Now he's running here in the front, and I'm going to leave my car right in the middle of the street. He'll have to jump on top of my car, and I'm sure he'll be able to do it. So much so that he just got here, and he really did it, but he flipped his car over, and I don't know if that was supposed to happen, but now he's finally coming back here behind. Guys, he has to stop his car. Now I'm going to put 2 walls right here. My car is going to stay right here, and his car is going to stay on the other side. So we're going to have to modify our cars to see which one of us has the most beautiful car of all. And in a little while I'm going to test with you the other cars that were released in the update. Now I'm going to change the car's tires, and I'm literally going to make them red like this. And now my car looks like this. It's really very different and beautiful. It's a very beautiful Japanese car, but I want to see my friend's car. So much so that I got here in the front, but I didn't see his car. I'm going to wait for him to finish this. But he got here too, and he also didn't see my car. Now I got right here, and you can see our cars look like this. His car looks like this, while my car looks exactly like this. Look, I think my car is much more beautiful than his. He even came to my car, because he knows my car is better. But one thing that was released in the update, and you didn't notice, is that now, if you're the owner of a VIP server, you can make secret settings. For that, you just have to choose a theme on the right, and it will appear for all players. Literally, all players on the server will see this if you're the owner of the server. And I want my friend to tell me if he can see these city constructions. He said, I'm going to send a picture. Look, do that! I really want to see how his game turned out. Now he sent the picture, and it turned out exactly like this. Literally, his map is the same as mine. This is really cool. When you chose a map theme before, only you could see the changes. But now I can choose other themes on the right, like the trees one, where several trees will appear in the game, and my friend will simply be able to see this too. Everyone on the server can see this, and even he was happy. But I want to test now the next Brookhaven car. But first I got this car of mine, and I'm going to have to store it in the garage. I just got this house. I'm going to leave my car right here. Later I want to come back and make a comparison to see which car is better, because they really released a lot of cars. And my friend left his car right here. Now I'm going to get the next car on the right. This car is very different. It's the most unique car I've ever seen in my life. He even got in here. But look, this is really cool. This car is really unique because it has this thing here underneath that's basically yellow or even golden. But I'm going to choose another color for the car, and you can see the entire car changed. Look, that's not very cool. That interesting detail it down here is literally removed when you change the car's color. You really shouldn't change the color of this car. So much so that my friend just left here, and he got the same car, but his is much more beautiful. Literally, his car is way better than mine. And again, I want to have a competition, but now it's a speed one. I want to see which car is faster. So the race started. I'm coming here in the front running, and literally I'm beating him. So much so that I managed to beat him, and it was actually pretty easy. But he almost crashed here, and you can see this car is a convertible, but you can't close the top part of the car. The engine is also here, and it's a very different and very unique car. And my friend just ran out of here. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm following him. So I'm going to follow in a different way. Literally, I'm climbing up here, but that didn't work out very well. Guys, now I'm coming back here because I have to do the competition quickly. So I'm arriving right here. Now I got to this part. I put 2 walls here, and we're going to have to modify our car. But this isn't a good place because there's this giant sign. So we'll have to go a little further back. I just put these 2 walls, and he's going to have to modify his car here. I'm literally sure he won't change the color of his car because it's already perfect. Now I'm going to have to try a little harder. I'm going to choose a different color up here. I chose this color, and now I'm going to have to change the car's wheels. So I left my car like this, but I can also make some modifications and leave it exactly like this because I'm going to have a chance to win. But to win this, I'm going to have to try even harder. I'm looking for some item on the right to get. I'm going to put this flag here in the back. I'm trying to put items here, but it's pretty hard. Guys, it's almost impossible to place items. I don't know why, but they changed the way you put items items on the car. It's much harder. Even if I choose the flag on the right, I can't place it here. So I'm going to leave my car without much modification. So much so that he's already here in the front. So I got here too. And this is how our cars look. He didn't change much on his car, but my car ended up like this. I had to try really hard to make my car at least a little beautiful, especially because I accidentally changed my car's color. Now I removed the walls, and our cars are really beautiful. And for some reason he got in here, and he said, this is the first car in the game that has a rear view mirror. Wait, maybe he's right. Here we have this rear view mirror, which is something cars don't normally have. Guys, this is really cool. But he has to go back to his car, because we have to take these cars to the garages. So much so that he suddenly got into my garage, but I'm going to leave this car of mine right here, and I accidentally hit this car. So I'm going to have to move this car to the side, and this car is also coming here to the side. Now the cars are perfect. My friend also put his car here, and now I'm going to get the next car. But he just got here, and he said, why don't you put lights under your car? Look, that's a genius idea, because this car of mine would look perfect with lights under it. So before getting the next car, I'm going to put lights under this car. And for that, I'm going to get this plate on the right, and I'm going to have to get right to this part. I'm going to flip my car and try to place the plates. But it didn't work. Look, unfortunately, this car won't have lights under it, especially because it didn't work. Now I'm coming back here to the front, but I'm going to choose another theme on the right. I chose the buildings, and now giant buildings are going to appear in the game. I'm coming here to the front, and the best part is that my friend can also see this. So much so that I just got here, and now we're going to get the next car. I don't know how many cars were released, but they probably released 3 cars or even 4. I'm going to get this car on the right, and you can see this one is very different. It's simply the most unique car I've ever seen in Brookhaven. Literally, I've never seen a car like this. Now he also came here, and this car is very different. I'm accelerating this, and you can see it's really fast. Even having only 3 tires, this car is really fast. Now I'm accelerating here in the front, and you can see that maybe this is the fastest car of all. But guys, this is really bad to drive. So much so that I flipped over in the easiest way possible. I didn't even try to flip this car. So much so that if I start driving here in the front and turn a little like this, the car literally starts dancing and ends up like this. This car is really weird, but I'm going to change its tires, and I'm also going to change the suspension. I'm going to make it really low, and I'm also going to change the car's color. Actually, I'm going to let my friend do that. So now he just left here, and he's coming here to get the same car. But he got in here, and I want to see what happens when he changes his car's color. Now the car looks like this, and I thought maybe the car would look ugly, because earlier I changed my car's color and accidentally made my car uglier, because before the car looked like this, and it was much more beautiful. But it seems that doesn't happen with this car. So I'm going to choose a color up here, and I'm going to make it purple. Now my car is really beautiful, and this is the most different car of all, but it's really bad to drive. Now he's coming here running, but I'm going to hit his car, and he won't pass here. So I'm going to follow him, because I want to see where he's going. Literally, I don't know what he's doing. Now he came back here behind and flipped his car. This is the easiest car to flip. I'm getting to his car, and now he's driving it literally in reverse in Roblox, because it seems to be easier. And it really seems to be easier to drive in reverse, especially because his car isn't flipping. I don't know how, but he made his car straight. He literally did something that should be impossible. So much so that I got out of the car, and look, congratulations, he just broke his car in the coolest way ever. I'm really going to have to take a picture of this, especially because this isn't something that happens every day. Guys, I don't know how my friend is going to get this car out of there, especially because this is very rare. He said, I'm going to have to abandon my car here. I can't mess with this. Look, I agree with you. He can't mess with this car. Now the car literally became a statue, so I'm going to carry it and take it in my car. At least he has this car, which is actually mine. So I'm driving in reverse, and it's really much better. You can have more control, but I'm going to drive the normal way. I want to jump this giant Brookhaven ramp, so I'm coming here in the front, and I want to see if I can do this. So now I got right here, and I really managed to fly away. But now my car is stuck, so much so that my friend is passing under my car. Literally, this car is stuck here, but it was pretty easy to get it out. Now we have to do a competition. I'm getting down here, and now I'm going to put a wall right here to divide us in Brookhaven. Look, good luck to you. And I don't know how he's going to modify the car that's literally flying here. This is the most unfair competition of all. Now he got back in his car, and it looks like he's modifying it. Meanwhile, I'm going to modify my car too. And this time I'm going to make my car tall, because it looks really beautiful. I'm going to make it red, but there aren't many modifications I can make. I can only change the tire and put a different tire on my car. So I'm going to get this red tire, and now my car looks like this. I want to see my friend's car. So much so that his car is really different, but he can't get the car out of here. So he comes in my car. Look, this is really sad, but in compensation he managed to create a statue in Brookhaven. Guys, I'm arriving at my house, and I've already flipped my car. I don't think it was very smart to make this car really tall, because now I can't move properly. Oh my god, my car is spinning, and I don't know how this car can be so bad. But now I'm going to leave my car right here, and I want to see which one of them is better. And that wasn't the only thing released in the update. Actually, there are more things that were secretly released. But look, out of all these cars, I think this is the best of all. Actually, all of them are really good. I'm coming to to drive this car, and if my friend wants, he can take this car. Now he's coming here in the front, and he started spinning my Brookhaven car to see what happens. Now he's spinning my car a lot. I don't know why he's doing this, but I'm going to hit this car, and now it's literally completely bugged. This is really weird. My car is even stuck here, but I'm coming to get it, and I'm going to show how to really drift. And yes, this is a drift car. It's literally written in the game update up here. So I'm going to lower this button to this number, and now I can simply drift in a really easy way. Easy even too much. But I can keep spinning my car like this, and this will literally work. Now I'm spinning my car here. This is really cool. This car really is the best car of all, because I can spin infinitely. He said, wait, let's lower the car even more. Look, I don't know how you want to do that, but he just got here, and he wants to drive the car. So I'm going to let him drive this. I even want to see what he's going to do, but it's impossible to lower this car even more. You literally can't do that. In fact, he just got here, and now he's coming here to the airport, and look, I think I already know what he's going to do. He's literally going to get a parachute, so I'm going to have to pick him up while I hold this item on the right. So I just got here, and I'm ready to carry him. He's going to teleport here with a parachute, so much so that he just appeared here, and now I'm carrying him. He's going to get this parachute, but the car is really lowered, and I just got the most lowered car of all. So I'm coming here behind to see what this car looks like when it's super lowered, and you can see it looks like this. It's really much more beautiful than before, and now I want to test the other car, but actually I'm going to take his car because his car is still original. So I just loaded it, and the car gets lowered in a very beautiful way. Literally, this is the most beautiful car of all, mainly because of its color. But now I'm getting here in the front, I'm carrying a friend, and now I'm flying. I'm flying really far, but I'm going to throw his car really far away. So I'm accelerating here in the front. I want to throw this to the other side of the mountain. So now I'm getting right here, and guys, we're literally flying here in the front. So much so that I just got to the ocean. Look, I got really far away, to a place I really shouldn't have gotten to. But if I drop him, I'm going to fall in the middle of the Brookhaven map, and it looks like now he left, and my car is completely stuck here, and if I get out, my car is going to fall. Literally, my car disappeared from here. He said, was any item released in the update? Look, actually, it doesn't seem like it. Apparently, they only released the cars, and also if you pick a theme on the right, now everyone can see it. But we already have the next update confirmed. This will be the next Brookhaven update, and you can see there's a house in the background. But now I'm going to join my friend's server. You can see he just left here, because I want to see how the new themes work. I'm going to join my friend's server, and now that I got right here, he can literally change the map. Look, this theme he put on the map was made by him, and it looks like he's really happy. Now he changed the theme again, and there are simply several buildings. Look, this is really different, and actually pretty cool. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the Become a Member button, and I will add you on Roblox.